Enaam, good to see you. Happy New Year.
Yeah,
Good to see you at the show here.
Yeah,
Been
good
a
to see you
while
too.
since you were in the studio after that amazing season of yours last year.
Yeah, what's it been, like 2 months?
Yeah,
Since
yeah.
3 months, yeah.
And a lot's happened for you, I guess.
Yeah, so now I'm signed with High Tech GP to do European F3, which was my dream, which is what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So all's gone well at the moment. And yeah, now New Year started, so we're looking forward to it.
And unlike a GP3 driver who would be waiting desperately for the first test, you've already got quite a lot of test mileage under your belt, and it's only January the 12th or whatever.
Yeah, that's the beauty of F3. Like before the season, you can do quite a lot of mileage. I did a decent amount of mileage with High Tech and also other teams. Well, the big challenge for me was to learn the tracks. So I went around to some of the tracks to learn them. And but now the testing restrictions in, but it's all good now.
And how many tests have you done, and how's it been going?
I say we've done about over 10 days testing. Learned Red Bull Ring, Nürburgring, and a few of those tracks that I needed to learn.
Zandvoort, you did?
Zandvoort as well. And yeah, so it's been really, really good.
You did some testing while the Macau Grand Prix period was happening with other teams, a variety of different teams. What's it like jumping into different seats in different teams in a very quick spate of time?
It's quite interesting. I've driven quite a few different teams in F3. I've driven their cars, so I know how it all feels. But actually, a lot of teams are reasonably close with each other with a feeling. But it's interesting how some teams feel quite different and with balance and things like that, but the lap time's not there. And I find that sometimes the cars that feel a bit looser, the lap time tends to be there. That's the thing I've noticed so far in F3. When it feels too safe, then it's not quick.
And how does the car feel compared with the British F3 car?
A lot more downforce, a lot more power. Well, it feels like a proper race car. British F3 is more of a road car with wings on it. You know, it's not really a proper race car. This is a proper stiff race car with a lot of downforce. So the hardest thing I found was being able to use the downforce everywhere, not just in high-speed corners, but under braking, things like that, like properly using it to the full advantage. I think that's what rookies like myself will find harder to get used to.
And this is, in some ways, going to be the last year of European Formula 3, FIA Formula 3 as we know it, with the amalgamation with GP3 in 2019.
Well, yeah, I think this will be the last, well, potentially good year of F3 with the car that they got, because I think the recipe that F3's got, high downforce car, low power, small, nimble car, you know, like Boyo said from Double R, it's one of the best cars you'll ever drive in your whole career. So hopefully they don't lose that with a new car and they don't make it too much like GP3, but I don't know, we'll see how it goes.
Did you watch any of the Macau footage we had with Ferdinand Habsburg?
Oh, yeah, I know Ferdinand because we live near each other in London. I felt so sorry for him when I watched that, but he was so good on the camera.
But the video's so great, isn't it?
Yeah, like he was so cool at shooting everything on the camera and everything like that. And I felt so sorry for him when he crashed.
It's quite emotional, that end, isn't it?
Especially that he recorded the whole weekend on camera, and if he would have won, that would have been amazing because everything's on camera.
Yeah, but in some ways, it was almost better that he didn't because it has that emotional ending, and you know now there's got to be something coming in after that.
He showed that he was a winner. It was do or die for him on the
Yeah,
last corner.
yeah, and it's a shame he didn't do Macau.
Yeah, I know. It's a shame, but you know, at that time I wasn't committed with any team.
And is Macau on the schedule this year?
Oh, for sure. It's a race you have to do in your career. So, yeah.
And that's something you can think about from the start of the year because it will take quite a lot of preparation, that one.
Yeah, even actually, the first race for us is
It's Po.
It's a street circuit. So
What's that all about?
I know,
it used to be Silverstone, just get in gently.
Like getting into it, and then they're shoving all us rookies into Po. I've never driven a street circuit in my life, so that's going to be quite nerve-wracking.
So how you can't prepare for that, right? There's no testing, obviously. And are you going to go down there and walk the track a week or two in advance or anything like that?
I'll probably go in there a few days in advance. Probably not. I don't think the track will be built a week.
But you can just walk the roads, if nothing else.
But the High Tech have got a good simulator model of Po, so I'll be doing a lot there. They told me how much I need to prepare in advance to make sure everything goes well.
Well, the key to Po, obviously, is going to be not hitting anything and beyond that traction rather than just braking late and having a loose back end.
It seems to be that Po is all about getting the power down and also being committed through the S's and being accurate through the chicanes. But at least Po, you have the sidewalk before you hit the wall, so you can kind of, if you do make a little mistake, you can kind of get away with brushing the sidewall rather than going straight into a wall like Macau.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a tiny bit more forgiving, only a tiny bit.
I was talking to Ian Titchmarsh yesterday, and he was kind of down on British racing drivers who are potentially going to be there in the future. And I said, I disagree. There seem to be a lot of good young British racing drivers, all heading towards Formula One, all with a lot of talent. I don't know what you feel about the current generation. There's a lot of you guys out there now.
Yeah, I think all of us are taking like different paths. Obviously, Lando's going like straight through. I'm coming from more like the national side of racing in England. Now I'm coming to Europe. I don't know. We'll see. Britain always brings out really good drivers. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes, really.
Yeah.
I don't think that will be an issue. Got Dan as well. Ticked him as a Red Bull, so and he's a young driver.
And we got George. We've got Jack
George,
Aitken. We've got a whole lot of guys
so
there.
many good guys. So
Yourself.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting there.
Win the FA3 championship. Straight into F2. Mega. There, done.
Well,
Deal
we're
done.
taking one race at a time. First of all, I've got to keep out the barriers and
You'll do well, and it's great to see you again.